with the Bessel differential equation. This is a Bessel differential equation. The linear differential equation x square d square y by dx square plus x dy by dx plus x square minus n square into y is equal to 0 is said to be the Bessel differential equation where n is integer. And you know that an integer can be positive or it can also be negative. It can also be fraction, right? It can also be a fraction or it can also be a complex number. So these are the possibilities of n. It can be positive or negative integer. It can be a fraction or it can be a complex number. This differential equation is said to be Bessel differential equation of order n. And its solutions. जो भी इस इक्वेशन के सॉल्यूशंस आएंगे उनको हम बोलेंगे बेसल्स फंक्शंस. We will find out the solutions of this differential equation. Ultimately, what we want to do, we want to find out the Bessel function. Let us find out the solution of this differential equation. So if we compare this equation with the general equation, as we know, we have done the equations solution in series. So P naught x come out to be x square. So here, if we use x is equal to 0, you will get 0 here. So what does it mean? This is a regular singular point. And in the case of a regular singular point, we shall apply Frobenius method for finding out the solution. So Frobenius method for finding out the solution in series. Now for this, let us convert the given differential equation into this form, and that is d square y by dx square plus 1 upon x dy by dx plus 1 minus n square upon x square into y is equal to 0. The equation can be written like this, and we shall assume the solution by Frobenius method. So let y is equal to summation AR x raised to power m plus r, and your r varies from 0 to infinity, be a solution of Bessel differential equation, either first one or this one. So these are the solutions. एक ही बात है क्योंकि ये भी बेसल ही है, उसी को ही डिवाइड करके एक्स स्क्वायर को डिवाइड करके ये फॉर्म बन जाता है. Now you know what is this. This solution can be written in the expanded form. So x raised to power m a naught plus a1 x plus a2 x square plus so on. This is the expanded form of the solution which we have supposed. Now you can easily find out the derivatives. The derivative of y, because we require to put, so that is a r into m plus r x raised to power m plus r minus 1. Y double dash is summation a r m plus r minus 1 x raised to power m plus r minus 2. ये प्रीवियस लेक्चर में भी हमने डेरिवेटिव्स फाइंड करे थे. ये वही डेरिवेटिव्स हैं, स्टैंडर्ड हैं, फिक्स्ड हैं. नाउ यू नो द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. ये सारी वैल्यूज y y dash y double dash, y dash is dy by dx, y double dash is d square y by dx square. Now you just need to put these three values in equation number 1. So substituting the values of y, y dash, y double dash in 1, we shall get x square Here we will have summation m plus r, m plus r minus 1 x raised to power m plus r minus 2 into er y double dash, and your r is 0 to infinity, plus next term is x into summation m plus r. This is the value of a single derivative. So m plus r x raised to power m plus r minus 1 into er, plus the last term is x square minus n square into y, and your y is er x raised to power m plus r is equal to 0. Now the values have been substituted over here, and name it as equation number 2. Now what we need to do, you just multiply x square inside, you will have m plus r, m plus r minus 1 x raised to power m plus r, क्योंकि पावर 2 माइनस 2 के साथ एडजस्ट हो जाएगा. Similarly here you will have m plus r x raised to power m plus r into ar. Ar is also there, so that ar is written here. And similarly, we shall get the term from this. You will have summation ar x raised to power m plus r plus 2, and minus n square is a constant. It can be written. So summation ar x raised to power m plus r is equal to 0. Now just simply x term जो है adjust करेंगे. Now our next step is you just need to find out the lowest power of x. Now the powers of x are, write down, the power of x are x raised to power m plus r, and here we have m plus r plus 2, and here m plus r. ये हमारे पास x की पावर्स हैं. Now you know that जो lowest value है range की वो है 0 to infinity. What I want to say, your r is varying from 0 to infinity. लेकिन अगर 0 to infinity है, if we put r is equal to 0 here, what will be the power? Now this power will become x raised to power m, and this power will become x raised to power m plus 2. Now these are the two powers, x raised to power m and x raised to power m plus 2. If we use r is equal to 0. Now, अब m power or m plus 2. Obviously, m is smaller than m plus 2. Now, it means you can equate the coefficient of least power of x. That is x raised to power n. And the least power of x का coefficient equate करके we can get the initial equation. So when we put r is equal to 0, you will have x raised to power m, and its coefficient is m minus 1, and r is 0, so a naught plus. Similarly, you can have r is equal to 0 here, so x raised to power m, and that is m into a naught from this term. And here you will not get the least power of x. अगर हम r equal to 0 यहाँ इस summation में use भी करते हैं, you will have a naught x raised to power m plus 2. So coefficient होएगा x raised to power m plus 2 का, ना कि x raised to power m का. तो इस summation से हमारे पास कोई term नहीं आएगा, और from the last summation we shall have n square for r equal to 0. A naught is there. So we know that A naught can never be 0, because this is the first constant of the series. So A naught is common. M square minus m plus m minus n square is equal to 0. This is the initial equation we are getting. And A naught can never be 0. It means bracket term will be 0. So ultimately m square minus n square is equal to 0 and m is equal to plus minus m. These are the values of m here. Now initial equation से हमारे पास m की values आ गई. It means the roots are n and minus n. Obviously the roots are different. One root is positive n and second root is negative n. So we have to find out the solution for these roots of the given differential equation. After equating x raised to power m, the next coefficient will be x raised to power m plus 1. So by putting ये coefficient कब आएगा जब आप r की value 1 use करेंगे. So if we use r is equal to 1 here, you will have m plus 1, and here you will have a simple m, and this is a1 plus put r is equal to 1, you will get m plus 1 into a1. This is from the second summation, and third summation से फिर हमारे पास कुछ नहीं आएगा because r is equal to 1 के लिए coefficient हो जाएगा x raised to power m plus 3, but we want to equate x raised to power m plus 1. And so from the last summation, we shall have n square a1 is equal to 0. Now this equation will have m a1 is common, m square plus m plus 1 minus m square is equal to 0 is there. So ultimately, simplifying a little, if you simplify the in equation, you will have m plus 1 whole square minus n square equal to 0. So a1 into m plus 1 minus n and m plus 1 plus n. This is a square minus b square formula have been used. But we know that the values of m from the initial equation are plus minus n. So now as m is equal to n or m is equal to negative n. So if m is equal to n, if m is equal to n here, अगर हम m की वैल्यू n भरते हैं तो ये बन जाता है n plus 1 whole square minus n square. So it cannot be equal. Therefore, m plus 1 whole square, ये वैल्यू कभी भी जीरो नहीं आता है. ये वैल्यू चाहे ये वैल्यू, दोनों में से कभी भी जीरो नहीं आता है. So the only possibility is the constant a1 is 0. So the first constant is coming out to be 0. Remember, if we use m equal to n here, you will have plus 1 minus n into n plus m, that is 2n plus 1 is equal to 0. So this n is cancelled, and you will have e1 2n plus 1 is equal to 0. Now this can never be 0 for any integer, okay, because we are getting the non-zero values of m. So only possibility a1 is 0. Similarly, आप m equal to minus n put करके भी निकाल सकते हैं. You will get minus 2n plus 1 into 1 is equal to 0. So this cannot be 0. So the only possibility is the constant a1 is 0. Now, अब x रेज टू पावर m plus 1 इक्वेट करके हमारे पास कोफिशिएंट आ गया a1 constant 0. Now we just need to equate the next coefficient, that is x raised to power m plus 2 from the same equation. Now we just see, we just need to equate x raised to power m plus 2. ये कब आएगा जब आप r की वैल्यू 2 पुट करेंगे. 2 here is also 2 and here is also 2. So यहाँ पर भी आ जाएगा जब आपने r इक्वल टू 0 भरा. अब ध्यान से देखिए, ये जो थर्ड समेशन है अब रोल प्ले करेगा जब r 0 भरेंगे m प्लस 2, यहाँ से कोफिशिएंट इक्वेट होएगा a नॉट. ये अब हम यूज करेंगे इस इक्वेशन में. So for equating this coefficient, you will have m plus 2 into m plus 1 into a2 plus m plus 2 into a2 plus a naught. ये थर्ड समेशन से आ गया, a naught minus n square a2 is equal to 0. So you can simplify a little, m plus 2 whole square minus n square into a2 is equal to negative a naught. A naught is taken to the other side. So you can find out the value of second constant a2 in terms of a naught. So m plus 2 whole square minus n square. So this is the value of the constant a2. Now we are able to find out a constant m a2. Now we need to find out a3. For finding out a3, we just need to equate x raised to power m plus 3. And you will have, I am just straight away writing down, a3 is equal to negative a1 upon m plus 3 whole square minus n square. But we know that the value of a1 has been 0. So put 0 here, you will get a3 is 0. And for equating the coefficient of x raised to power m plus 4, you will have a4 is equal to negative a2 upon m plus 4 whole square minus n square. But you know the value of a2. Just see, this is the value of a2. It can be substituted here. Negative will become positive. So a naught divide by m plus 2 whole square minus n square into m plus 4 whole square minus n square. तो इस पैटर्न को देख करके एक बात तो पता चल रही है कि जो ऑड कोफिशिएंट्स हैं, कांस्टेंट्स हैं e1, e3 and next a5 will come out to be 0, but even coefficient a2 की वैल्यू a नॉट में, a4 की वैल्यू भी a नॉट में, सिमिलरली a6 की वैल्यू भी a नॉट में आ जाएगी. अब नेक्स्ट कोफिशिएंट जब आप लिखेंगे x रेज टू पावर m plus 5, you will have a5 will be 0, and for the coefficient x raised to power m plus 6, you will have e6 is equal to negative a4 upon m plus 6 whole square minus n square. Now you just need to put the value of a4, this one. So negative a naught, and it is divisible by m plus 2 whole square minus n square, and m plus 4 whole square minus n square, and the third bracket is this one, m plus 6 whole square minus n square. Now you can use pattern and write down few more constant, और सिमिलरली करके आप a8 की भी वैल्यू लिख सकते हैं. a7 तो 0 आ जाएगा इसी पैटर्न पर. You can write down the value of a8. Just see, जब a6 है तो m plus 2, m plus 4, m plus 6, और अगर a8 आ जाएगा तो up to m plus 8 आ जाएगा, और वो वैल्यू एक बार पॉजिटिव एक बार नेगेटिव, and next will be a8 will be positive in terms of a naught, and you will have m plus 2 whole square minus n square, m plus 4 whole square minus n square, m plus 6 whole square minus n square, and next will be m plus 8 whole square minus n square. This is by pattern. a7 0 लिख लीजिए, 5 के बाद 0, so on. So by using this technique we can write down the general term also, and your general term come out to be, therefore in general we have for a is equal to 1 2 3. जस्ट सी, जनरल क्या है, आपके पास वैल्यूज आ रही हैं, a2 की वैल्यू आ रही है, a4 की वैल्यू आपके पास आई है, a6 की आई है और a8 की आई है. इसी को जनरल करके लिख सकते हैं आप a2 के. अब even आ रहा है तो you can use a2k here, and because one sign is positive, second sign is negative, alternative sign होने के कारण -1 raised to power k a नॉट क्योंकि सभी में आ रहा है इसलिए a नॉट m+2 whole square minus n square and m+4 whole square minus n square, and next will be m+6 whole square minus n square, and इसी पैटर्न पर यहाँ पर सो ऑन कर देंगे और यहाँ पर आपके पास बन गया m+2 4 6, और 2 4 6 का जो जनरल टर्म है दैट कैन बी रिटन एज 2k, so m+2k whole square minus n square. So this is the general value of the constant where all is with odd subscript vanish. सारे के सारे जो a हैं odd subscript के साथ, odd का मतलब है 1 3 vanish, it is 0, so that is why we are writing this. Now you know that initial equation में हमारे पास दो रूट आए थे. If you remember, m is equal to n and m is equal to minus n. So case number 1, when m is equal to n. Now this is the case we are going to do. Now for this case, a2 is a negative a naught. Now you just see the value of a2 here. Now this is your value of a2. This one. Just see the value of a2. a2 is a negative a naught upon m+2 whole square minus n square. Above, we are discussing the case of m is equal to n here. So you will use the value here. M is equal to n. So let us do that. For m is equal to n, you will have n+2 whole square minus n square. And ultimately you will have negative a naught, and it is divided by 2 times. You will use the formula a square minus b square. A minus b, a plus b. उस फॉर्मूला से आपके पास आ जाएगा n 2 into 2n plus 2. You can simplify a little. So it can be written that is negative a naught. 2 can be taken common here. So 2 square into n plus 1. This is your first constant a2. Similarly, a4 will be a naught, that is 2 into 2n plus 2 into 4 into 2n plus 4. n की वैल्यू n पुट कर दीजिए in a4. This is your a4. Put m equal to n here. So n plus 4 whole square minus n square. A minus b, a plus b लग जाएगा. So by this formula we have this, and you just see a naught as it is, and here you will have 2 into 4. This is 4 here. So 2 into 4, 2n plus 2 into 2n plus 4. Now this is the resultant. Now you can take 2 common. 2 यहाँ से भी कॉमन आ जाएगा और यहाँ से भी कॉमन, तो 2 2 आपके पास, एंड यहाँ पर है 2 is there, so it come out to be 2 raised to power 4 into 2 factorial. Remember, this is the sort of adjustment we have to do. तो टोटल 2 हमारे पास 2 और एक 3, 4 और एक 5, 5 2 बन गए. तो 2 रेज टू पावर 4 into 2 फैक्टोरियल. अब 2 रेज टू पावर 4 इस पैटर्न पर बना रहे हैं. 2 की पावर 2 के बाद 4, नेक्स्ट में 2 रेज टू पावर 6. तो A6 में what should be there? In A6 you should have negative a naught upon, that is 2 4 6 2n plus 2 2n plus 4 and 2n plus 6. So you will have, अब ये जो देखिए नेगेटिव पहली वैल्यू, दूसरी वैल्यू पॉजिटिव, तीसरी वैल्यू नेगेटिव. तो इसके लिए हमें -1 ये है -1 raised to power 1. So this is -1 raised to power 2, and here -1 raised to power 3. Just to adjust this negative sign. So in the denominator we shall have 2 raised to power 6 into 3 factorial into n. अब इस पैटर्न को भी आप ध्यान से देखिए, यहाँ पर आ रहा था n+1, अब n+1 n+2. Now here you will have n+1, n+2 and n+3. ये आपके पास आ जाएगा, एंड इन्हीं को यूज करके यू कैन राइट डाउन द जनरल कांस्टेंट, दैट इज a2k और even. So that will be -1 raised to power k a naught divided by, you will have 2 raised to power k is there, 2 raised to power 2k even यूज कर रहे हैं, into k factorial into n+1 n+2 n+3. अब ये सारे आ रहे हैं, 1 भी आ रहा है, 2 भी आ रहा है, 3 भी आ रहा है, तो लास्ट में n+k. So this is the general constant which we are getting. So remember, this is the case for m is equal to n. लास्ट में हम m इक्वल टू -n के लिए भी करेंगे, वो सिमिलरली कर देंगे. As above, we get the two values of m, that is m equal to m equal to -n. Now the solution of the Bessel's differential equation for the case m is equal to n is given by y is equal to x raised to power n is common. Inside we were having a naught, if you remember. We were actually having the solution, this one, x raised to power m was there. This was actually am, a naught plus a1 x plus a2 x square plus a3 x cube. इसको आप बढ़ा सकते हैं. This was your supposed solution. Now we just need to put the values here. Remember case है m equal to n के लिए, तो साथ में m equal to n भी यहाँ पर पुट कर देंगे. X raised to power n will be there, and inside we shall have a naught. और you remember odd सारे के सारे constant 0 आए थे, a1 a3 a5 were all 0. So put the value of a2, and your a2 was negative a naught over 2 square into n plus 1 into x square, plus the next constant will be a4, and your value will be a naught. This was your positive value, 24 into 2 factorial into n plus 1 n plus 2 and x raised to power 4. Your next value will be a6, and for a6 you will have negative a naught, that is 2 raised to power 6 3 factorial n plus 1 n plus 2 and n plus 3 was there, together with the x raised to power 6. Now you can write down the general term, and general term coefficient will be -1 power k, that is a naught. ये हमने अभी लिखा है, this one even के लिए. So use this value here, that is 2 raised to power 2k a factorial n plus 1 n plus 2 and so on n plus k, together with this x raised to power 2k plus so on. Close the bracket. Now the constants have been written over here. A naught can be taken common. It is very much obvious. You can take a naught common. So it can be, that is a naught x raised to power n. 1 is there, minus x square over 2 square into n plus 1. बाकी की टर्म्स आप एज इट इज लिख दीजिए, यही सामने लिखी हुई है आपके पास. Now we have to take a particular value. So taking a naught into gamma function, this is the standard result which we have to use, that is equal to 1. A naught gamma n plus 1 into 2 raised to power n is equal to 1. So therefore your A naught come out to be 1 on 2 raised to power n gamma n plus 1. Now this value will be used. Remember, gamma n plus 1 is actually n gamma n. This we have done in the gamma function in the previous semester. इसको हम फर्दर भी इवेलुएट करेंगे. अभी फिलहाल ए नॉट की वैल्यू यहाँ यूज करिए. So you will have y is equal to 1 over 2 raised to power n gamma n plus 1 x raised to power n. Inside you will have 1 minus x square into 2 square n plus 1 and so on. Write down the remaining terms. ये छोड़नी नहीं, आपने so on नहीं करना है. ये जनरल टर्म तक आपने वैल्यूज लिखनी है हर बार. Now, what we are getting, that is 1 over 2 raised to power n gamma n plus 1 into x raised to power n. This one, that is y equal to. Now this bracket term can be written in the summation form, that is minus 1 raised to power k. We were getting the general term, and x raised to power 2k. This see, bracket term can be written in general and divided by this term complete. So you can have this is divided by 2 raised to power 2k a factorial n plus 1 n plus 2 and so on n plus k. And your k varies from 0 to infinity. Now you just see, जब आप k की वैल्यू 0 भरेंगे, -1 की पावर 0 इज +1, x की पावर 0 इज 1, 2 की पावर 0 इज 1, 0 फैक्टोरियल इज 1, and k0 के लिए you will have only one term. So you will have 1, and for k equal to 1 आपके पास सेकंड टर्म आ जाएगा. k equal to 2 के लिए नेक्स्ट टर्म, k equal to जनरल टर्म के लिए आपके पास ये सेम टर्म एज इट इज आएगा. So this is the solution which we are getting, and it can be combined with this term. So you will have summation minus 1 raised to power k. There is x over 2 raised to power n plus 2k. Now x power 2k और x power n को combine करके ये आ जाता है. तो 2 raised to power n को भी आपने यूज करिए. So k factorial is there, and you will have gamma n plus 1 can be written as n gamma n. You see. Now, what is the value written over here? That is gamma n plus k plus 1. ये आपके पास आएगा इस टर्म को इस टर्म के साथ गामा n plus 1 के साथ कंबाइन करके. नाउ जस्ट सी कैसे. इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन मैं यहाँ पर आपको देता हूँ. Now, how you can calculate the value of gamma n plus k plus 1 by this formula? That is, देखिए gamma n plus 1 is n gamma n. So by using this formula, you will have n plus k gamma n plus k. And similarly, यही फार्मूला को आप एक स्टेप और अप्लाई करा दें तो आपके पास आएगा n plus k minus 1 गामा n plus k minus 1. एक स्टेप और चले गए. अब एक और स्टेप अगर आप चले जाएंगे तो अप्लाई कर दे सेम फार्मूला, तो n plus k minus 1, and the next term will be n plus k minus 2, and इसी प्रोसेस को आगे ले जाते जाएंगे. You will have, so on कर दीजिए. you will have the last term will be n plus 1 gamma n plus 1. Now, if you see, now gamma n plus 1 तक करिए अभी फिलहाल, गामा n plus 1 बच गया, ये हमने यहाँ पर लिख दिया बिकॉज हमें चाहिए था। और इनसाइड में अगर ब्रैकेट में देखें तो n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, so on up to n plus k, ये सेम टर्म आ जाता है। So this is the little proof of this term which we have used. So we have used gamma n plus k plus 1. Now, this particular solution, this one of Bessel equation is known as Bessel function of a first kind of order n. This one. This particular solution is known as Bessel function of first kind of order n, and it can be denoted by j and x. So the value of j and x is summation minus 1 raised to power k x upon 2 raised to power n plus 2k, and divided by k factorial gamma n plus k plus 1. And your k varies from 0 to infinity. Now this is your j and x. This is a Bessel solution, Bessel function of a first kind of order m. This is the solution of a given Bessel equation of order n. Now it can be simplified a little more. Just see, gamma n plus k plus 1, this was your value, that come out to be, if you see, गामा n प्लस k प्लस 1, ये जो हमने टर्म लिखा था n प्लस k माइनस 1 एंड सो ऑन, ये एक्चुअली में अगर एक स्टेप और चले जाएं तो आपके पास इसी स्टेप में अगर आप देखें दिस वन, आपके पास आ जाता है n प्लस 1, n प्लस 2, सॉरी उल्टा करके लिख दिए, यहाँ पर कर लीजिए, ओके, इसको मान लीजिए, से भी ये लिखा जाता है, यहाँ से लीजिए n प्लस 1, n प्लस 2, सो ऑन n प्लस k तक, और ये जो टर्म आपने लिखा है गामा n प्लस 1, इसको अगर हम ऊपर वाला फॉर्मूला यूज कर दें तो आ जाएगा n इंटू गामा n। इफ यू रिमेम्बर, ये हमने शुरू में लिखा था, द फॉर्मूला फॉर दिस टर्म इज n gamma n. So what I want to say, I just want to say that the value of this term gamma n plus k plus 1 can be written as n plus k फैक्टोरियल, ये आपके पास फैक्टोरियल बन जाएगा क्योंकि गामा एन फर्दर आगे एक्सपेंड हो जाएगा। अगर हम गामा एन को एक्सपेंड करना चाहते हैं तो ये आपके पास गामा एन को यहाँ से रिमूव करके एन के बाद आपके पास आ जाएगा एन माइनस 1, देन आ जाएगा एन माइनस 2 एंड सो ऑन, लास्ट में आएगा 3 इंटू 2 इंटू 1। सो 1 से लेकर के n प्लस k तक, दैट इज टोटल n प्लस k फैक्टोरियल। सो इस टर्म का जो एक्सप्रेशन है दैट कैन आल्सो बी रिटन एज n प्लस k factorial. This is just I want to say. And remember here n is a positive integer. n is a positive integer. क्योंकि अगर n नेगेटिव इंटीजर होगा तो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली चेंज हो जाएगा, और वैसे भी n नेगेटिव इंटीजर नहीं हो पाएगा बिकॉज ऑफ दिस रिलेशन गामा n plus k plus 1 is n plus k factorial. This is just we have calculated. We can put the value of n as 0 in this. When you put n is equal to 0, you can find out j not x. So you will have summation k is 0 to infinity minus 1 raised to power k, that is x over 2 raised to power 0 plus 2k, and divide by k factorial gamma 0 plus k plus 1. Now this is your value we have. Now you can solve this value a little if you want to do. You will have a summation k is 0 to infinity minus 1 power k x over 2 raised to power 2k, and your k factorial is there, this one, and this is also your k factorial, because gamma k plus 1 can be written as k gamma k. So k gamma k can be there. So further इसको आप expand कर सकते हैं k. You will have k minus 1, k minus 2, and expand करते करते last में आ जाएगा 3, 2, 1. So that come out to be k factorial. This is the expansion of this. So this become whole square. K factorial will become whole square, and you can expand now and put the value. When k is 0, you will have 1. When k is 1, you will have x square over 2 square. When k is 2, you will have x4 over 2 square, 4 square, and x k equal to 3 के लिए x6, 2 square, 4 square, 6 square. So this is your value of j naught x. This is the standard value we have. In the similar way, we can also find out j1x by putting n is equal to 1. You will have j1x, and this value will be k 0 to infinity minus 1 raised to power k x upon 2 raised to power 1 plus 2k, and it is k factorial, and this is gamma k, gamma k plus 1, that was also k factorial. So यहाँ पर आपके पास आ जाएगा, ये अगर वैल्यू यूज करें n इक्वल टू 1 पुट कर रहे हैं, तो गामा n प्लस k प्लस 1 was your n plus k factorial. So that was your that was your 1 plus k plus 1 factorial. So in place of this term, you can write on that will be your 1 plus k plus 1 factorial. So ultimately, you can expand the expansion now. You will have x over 2 minus 1 over k equal to 1 के लिए यहाँ आ जाएगा 1 factorial, k equal to 1 के लिए यहाँ पर आ जाएगा 2 factorial. This is your gamma, not factorial here. This is your gamma. Factorial यहाँ से हटा दीजिए. So here you will have x over 2 raised to power 3. Similarly, the next term will be 1 over 2 factorial, 3 factorial, x over 2 raised to power 5, and so on. This will be your value of j1x. Now, the graphs can be plotted. Graph of j1x and j0x can be plotted on the axis. So this is your origin point, and along this we will have j and x, that is your Bessel function. 1, 2, this is your 3, this is your 4, this is your 5, this is your 6, this is your 7, this is your 8, this is your 9. You can plot the graph your J naught X will start from here. This is the graph we have. I am plotting the graph with the free hand. This is the graph for J naught X, and your graph for J1X will be passing through 4, pass through 7. This is just like J1X. So these are the graphs of J0X and J1X. Now the graphs shown in the adjoining figure display several interesting properties, such as the fact that each has a damped oscillatory behavior. Damping behavior जब वो नीचे की तरफ damp कर जाता है, producing an infinite number of positive and negative zeros, which occur alternatively in a manner suggesting the functions cos x and sin x. तो साइन और साइन का भी ग्राफ ऐसे ही प्लॉट हम कर सकते हैं, करते हैं इवन. So this is the graph actually. Now the second case was m is equal to negative n. So अगर m is equal to negative n लेते हैं तो summation k is 0 to infinity minus 1 raised to power k x over 2 raised to power negative n plus 2k and divide by a factorial gamma negative n plus k plus 1. And it is your second solution. This is j minus nx. This is a Bessel function of second kind of order minus n. Remember, this is the value of j minus nx. So this is the procedure for finding out the solution of a given Bessel equation. So jnx और j minus nx ये दोनों के formulas हमें अपने mind में याद रखने हैं. What is jnx and what is j minus nx? So I think this is your complete solution of a given Bessel equation. So we shall continue in the next class with more results, specifically the recurrence formula for the Bessel function Gnx. Thank you very much.